On Thursday, January 23rd, I woke up to a surprise. One of my best friends from Bursa, another big city in Turkey, texted me. He told me he couldn't make it to the game due to some issues at work and was transferring me his ticket for Fenerbahçe's Europa League match. Of course, I said yes, without a second thought. Fenerbahçe is not just my favorite team in Turkey, it's a deep passion and a part of my identity. If you ever heard about football culture in Turkey, you know it's not just a sport here, it's a way of life. Every game day is an event filled with excitement, tension, and raw emotion. So, I took the opportunity and decided to record a vlog to show you exactly what a Turkish football game day looks like. So, first things first. If you're planning to drive to Kadıköy, you need to get there early. Kadıköy is not only the home of Fenerbahçe, but also one of Istanbul's most vibrant and lively districts. Known for its bars, cafés, bookstores, and street performers, Kadıköy has an energy that makes it a must-visit spot. But on a match day, the whole district transforms into a sea of yellow and navy blue. Streets are filled with fans, singing chants, people selling scarves and jerseys, and the sound of drums echoing between buildings. Fenerbahçe Stadyum, Şükrü Saraçoğlu, is right in the middle of this buzzing district, making it one of the most unique stadium locations in the world. But this also means traffic and parking can be a nightmare. If you don't arrive early, you're not finding a parking spot. So, I did the smart thing and went to Kadıköy early. Grabbed my laptop and worked remotely from one of my favorite cafés. After a few years of working remotely, I think I finally found my own style of remote working. After a few solid hours of deep work, it was time to shift into a game mode. Normally, the pre-match tradition involves grabbing a drink at one of Kadıköy's legendary bars, surrounded by fans chanting their hearts out. These moments are the essence of Turkish football culture. Fans from different backgrounds, young and old, all united by the same love for their club. But this time, things were a bit different. The usual electric atmosphere was missing. Everyone, including me, was just sitting there having drinks in silence. Because just a few days before the match, a devastating hotel fire had claimed the lives of 78 innocent people. As a mark of respect, the usual pre-match celebrations were toned down. There were no chants, no loud toasts, just quiet reflection. Football is everything. But in moments like this, you are reminded that some things are even bigger. After a couple of beers, I made my way to Şükrü Saraçoğlu Stadium. This game against Lyon was crucial. We needed at least a point to keep our hopes alive for qualifying for the last 24 in the Europa League. The tension was intense. As I walked towards the stadium, the sound of fans gradually grew louder. 50,000 Fenerbahçe supporters packed into the stadium, chanting non-stop and creating an atmosphere that could intimidate any opponent. The first few minutes felt like we could break through at any moment, but Lyon is no small team. They adjusted quickly, took control of possession, and started playing their game. It became a tight battle, a test of patience rather than sheer dominance. The game went on like this for 90 minutes. Every attack, every counter, every missed opportunity added the tension in the stands. In the end, it seemed like Lyon was okay with a draw, and so we were. A single point might not have been the best outcome, but it kept our hopes alive. Of course, there was a major X factor in all of this, our coach, Jose Mourinho. Even though those who aren't deep into football know him, Mourinho is one of the most legendary managers in football history, with a career that includes Champions League wins with Porto and Inter Milan, Premier League titles with Chelsea and La Liga glory with Real Madrid. Mourinho is known as the special one. He's a tactical genius, a master of mind games, and someone who knows how to turn any team into a fighting machine. When he joined Fenerbahçe, the entire football world took notice. A manager of his caliber taking over a Turkish club was huge. He showed that Turkish football was still capable of attracting the best in the business. His presence alone has injected a new level of confidence into the team and the fans. Everyone believes something big is coming. Even though this match ended in a draw, having Mourinho on the sidelines feels like a game changer. The way he commands the team, the way he studies opponents, it gives us hope that we can finally win the league title and why not to conquer Europe. All in all, watching a Fenerbahçe game in Turkey is always an emotional roller coaster. Sometimes it's pure joy, of course if you win. Sometimes it's heartbreak, of course if you lose. This time, it was somewhere in between. A draw wasn't the worst result, but the weight of the recent tragedy still lingered in the air. Yet, that's the beauty of football in Turkey. It's never just about the 90 minutes on the pitch. It's about the stories, the passion, community, and the emotions that connect people to something bigger than themselves. Hopefully next time, the energy will be different. Hopefully, we'll get the win, and I'll be able to show you the real madness of Fenerbahçe match day. Until then, happy travels and unforgettable experiences.